Shut it down! Hey guys, what's up? It's the Epic Player 90 here. We're back for the NR2004 Whole Food Series season for race 21. The Pfizer 280 at Atlanta today is the points battle still heating up. We got the 7 championship contenders still in here. Kenny Rack still leads by just 48 over Lenny Carson, 49 over Vernon Davis, 52 over Harry Oddball, 56 over Oliver Erickson, 68 over Logan Revler, and 120 over Flint Byron. Everyone was probably in contention, but it's going to be really hard. That's why I haven't put it yet. I'll put bolded numbers for anyone else after the standings of this race. Atlanta, though, this is going to be tough, as you can find your driver here in the 30 cars left, whatever. 65, heck no, 109%. Let's see how it goes. Practice. I want to see something real quick. Alright. I wanted to see if my sound is working. That's all I wanted to do. Darren Hillis Jr. out in front right now. And he will win practice with last going to Gregory Hillington. The pole, this is going to be crucial.
Drivers,
Kenny Rack on pole. This is going to be fun, I guess. Kenny Rack, the points leader, is going to be on pole. Vernon Davis 4th, Harry Oddball 5th, Logan Revler's 14th, Lenny Carson 17th, and yeah, Oliver Erickson having a problem in 29th. So this is gonna be a weird race and very crucial at that. And happy hour, it's gonna be Colin Jack winning, but Kenny Rack leading. I think this might, well, he's like second or third pole. I haven't been keeping track of that.
drivers.
Kenny Rack on pole. Harry Oddball's next on the inside. Frick, the crappy, blurry cars. And Lenny Carson's on the inside, and Erickson as well. Davis and the 11 and the 6. Flint Byron's also here on the outside. So this is going to be tough for some of these guys here. Let's see if anyone can hopefully catch the 31, though. Rack hopefully will be a crazy factor. Coming to the green, Kenny Rack is going to be leading us to the line with Edwin Luck to his outside. Green flag is out at Atlanta. Oh, Jackson Mandel's already going to make it 3 wide on the 0-2 of Harry Oddball here. And Rack's already going to clear everyone as Davis immediately goes to the bottom of Edwin Luck. Oh, Mandel into the 14. Already getting pretty aggressive, and the 14 is going to be able to get onto the 31 there. Uh-oh. There goes Jack. He saves it. What a save by Colin Jack. And there goes everyone else. Revler around with Callaway, and the 1 car saves it. Mandel getting turned by Oddball. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Steals almost upside down again. And he does. Oh, Luck with a smack to the 5. Oddball with heavy damage now. Flint Byron all the way to the bottom of the track. Must have gotten turned. Coming to the line, it's going to be Vernon Davis winning at the line somehow. What in the heck just happened? Colin was going to be able to get a really nice save there, but couldn't. Just look at that. Oh, barely in the steal there. And yeah, I don't know what happened here, but the 5 and the 11... Earls gets into the 11 of Revler there, and they just bonk, and whee! You can see the 1 in the background, and it looks like the 11 might have come up and ended everyone. Oh, no, it was the 79. He got into the 0-2 there. And you could see Revler over there. Oh, my goodness me. There goes the 0-2, 65, and yep, all those guys going around. Steele gets clipped into the wall hard. Jack nowhere to go. And Callaway just has to slow down there. I don't know what happened to the 6. Yeah, he just got moved down. Not good for Harry Oddballs. He was the one that made up the most points last race, and now he's got tons of damage. The 11 also with a little bit of damage. Not good for his championship hopes. Hopefully he can get that car fixed. As we've got already some guys saying see you later. As Oddball's probably going to head out right now. And indeed, he does. Oh no, he doesn't. He knows what's on the line here. Oddball knows what's on the line. He's gonna try to fix that car and survive. As there goes the 11 of Logan Revler, and Davis will lead us to the green flag when possible. Oddball somehow stays on the lead lap. He'll probably be off the pace, but that's probably good, as everyone's probably gonna die and catch each other. As their green flag is out at Atlanta. Looks like Rack got left to the outside. Here comes Reese Turner to the inside of Tom Abel. Devin Smith in the 00 behind him, as they're going to try to catch Vernon Davis in the 54, looking for his 5th win of 2004. Oddball keeping in pace there. It's good for him. Looks like he was able to fix most of the damage there. Just got the rear damage. Revler as well, looking pretty nice. So as Rack's getting stuck on the outside. Oh, Nigel Carson, Darren Hillis Jr. nearly just wrecked each other there. As the 31's trying to clear the 52 there to keep that top 10 position. He will. Oh my gosh, it's so tight back here. They keep it going. Lenny Carson back up at the top 5 as they were 3 wide for the lead. Reese Turner led at the line, but now Devin Smith is going to be taking the lead if he can stay on the inside here. If there's a caution out, I hear wrecking in the back. I'll check what happened there, but let's see who wins back at the line. Devin Smith on the inside. Davis going for 2nd now. Is Rack? Oh man, I have a feeling that was a really bad crash. As Devin Smith will win at the line. Who was involved? Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Looks like only a few cars got strangled up there, as we'll check out what happened. Looks like, oh, Jack Sloan gets hit by the 30 of Hillington. The 4 slides up into the 2 and the 15. Revler barely avoided that. That could have been really bad. As let's check out the 11 right here. In TV2 here. Going slow-mo. 30 gets into the 4 of Sloan, and he just slides up into the 5. Then he started the 15. Clips a 2 to 69. Had nowhere to go. And look at the 11. Oh, he had to slow down. Got a little bit of a tap there by Earls, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. He did lose a spot to... Oh, and almost got turned by the 17 there. But it looks like he did not get around the 0-2 as he's going to be behind him. It looks like everybody's coming in. This is for strategy, except for Callaway and Oddball. Interesting. Oddball staying out. As got drivers like Oliver Erickson, who qualified 29th, needs a good pit stop, as I already see him moving. He needs to get up pretty far to try to compete for a win here. As Edgar Minsky will win off pit road, barely beating Davis. And Rax losing a ton of positions, and there goes that 31. He's going to be all the way in the back as Revler's there, and so is somebody else. I can't tell who that is. Michael Ogson is there. He comes out. Jack Sloan did retire after that, as those are the cars that are out of this race thus far. JC Callaway, who's had a crazy... He got the pole at Martinsville 2 races ago and got 2nd. And got 3rd last race at Phoenix. So he's had a nice stretch of races going his way. Now he's leading here. Looks like Ivan Earls and Carl Benson also said see ya later. As Devin Smith with the fastest lap. Callaway going to be leading us to the green flag. Green flag is out on lap 14 of 49. And he racks all the way back here in 21st. See if people can make up positions on that 31 right now. Every one of the championship contenders except for Revler right now is going to make up spots, but Revler would only lose, I think, 3 or 4 points. As Callaway leads with Harry Oddball in 2nd. The 0-2 does have rear end damage, which will slow him down. Let's see how long he can hold off Vernon Davis. Looks like he won't even last a lap, as there goes the 54 to 2nd with Reese Turner behind him. Ooh, Minsky. Oh my gosh, everyone's getting clipped off. I saw Carson almost get turned by the 17 of Turbo Meme. And oh, there goes Erickson. Erickson around. Into the wall hard goes the 13. And collects Kenny Rack involved. Revler around. Big crash on lap 15 here. Kenny Rack involved. Harry Oddball gets turned. He's around on the back stretch. They come to the line. It's going to be JC Callaway winning back at the line. Oliver Erickson, heavy damage. That looks race ending. Erickson's day is definitely done, as Flint Byron looks like he's getting antsy for those spots, and the 13 thought he could clear Hillington there, but couldn't there. Dang, very bad for Ericsson. He was 56 points out of the lead. Not good at all. Let's see what happened to the 30. The 30 here caused his own little accident there. As yeah, he got clipped there. He gets hit by Sense and slows down into the 31 of Kenny Rack. Revler hits the 25 of Yos Rodriguez, and around they go. Rack looks like he could probably keep going. Maybe Revler, but that's not good for the 31. Is I don't know what happened to Oddball as well in the backstretch. Looks like he's trying there. Gets turned by Nevins on the coming off turn 2, and around he goes. Only a little bit of rear end damage for the O2. So there's everyone coming in. Looks like Hillington's out. Ogson. Rodriguez probably leaving. There he goes. Ericsson's getting towed right now. We got cars also staying out. About Rack here. This can be crucial for that 31. And he says, see ya later. And it looks like Revler did as well. Yes, he did. He's going to be finishing lower than that 31, though, so he'll lose points to the 31. The O2 keeps going. Ericsson's probably going to... He's getting towed, so he's probably going to say see ya later. So running out of contenders, man. Yeah, but Ericsson finishes 21st. Rack will only finish one spot ahead of Revler, so not much of a loss there, but still a loss nevertheless, as we're running out of time to gain points on Rack. But now, Davis, Vernon Davis, Lenny Carson, and Harry Oddball and Flint Byron all have a chance to move up in points. As we say green flag to Reese Turner, this is the chance that Flint Byron needs. He's the only one of the championship contenders that legit have a shot that is outside being within a race to take the points lead. The maximum amount of points you can beat in one race behind is 108, and that's just to tie the points leader. He was 120 back, so this could be a huge points day for him if he can end up keeping that car clean at the end. As Davis leads, Maximus Abel going to the inside of Edgar Minsky, and he will take the second spot as Davis continues to lead now. Lenny Carson also, she could definitely take the points lead. She was only 48 back entering this race. She sits in the top 10 as Vernon Davis was just 49 behind the lead. They're in the walls. Win Hall. Tom Abel. Hall is just dragging himself around turn 4 as they keep it going. Near miss there. Anyway, Vernon Davis will probably take the points lead if the race ended right now. As Byron's moving up with Darren Hillis Jr. behind him. 4 wide. And 4 wide behind them almost. If they keep it going as Nigel Carson clears the 8 of Maximus Abel there. As Edgar Minsky and Reese Turner trying to work their way to catch the 54 Vernon Davis. Oddball also moving up. Look at that. That damage really didn't seem to be much of a factor. And now he's in the top 5. Darren Hillis Jr. moving up, trying to get around the 44 of Reese Turner, and that he will. He gets to the inside, makes it 3 wide. He also gets under Minsky. And he will take the second spot. This is exactly what Vernon wants to see behind him, side-by-side racing. As Minsky has to check up, and there goes the O2 of Oddball now to gain some more spots. This is going to be a very tight points battle. Hopefully it will stay that way, though. Callaway moves up to 3rd. Here comes Darren Hillis Jr., who gained a ton of time on Davis there. We have just 17 cars left. Devin Smith continues to have the fast slap in that 0-0. As Darren Hillis Jr. has reeled in Vernon Davis, and he's going to go to the inside. He won earlier at the Manila Wafers 300, originally set to be at Oswego Speedway, but obviously, you guys all know it got changed to Las Vegas. So he won that as he leads that lap. But here comes J.C. Callaway with Harry Oddball behind him. Oddball looking for 2 straight wins. And he gets hooked onto the 1 there. He gets loose. That's going to slow him down a bit. And the 1 is going to probably take the lead here. And there goes Callaway back to the front. Iron trying to move up from that 8th spot. Same with Carson. She's barely hanging on to a top 10 spot as J.C. Callaway has extended his lead now. Oddball works to the inside of the 54, and so does Turbo Meme. Oh, Meme slid up. He used him as a barrier. The 94 works his way to try to catch the 1 here. As Letty gets around her brother Nigel, she's set, by the way, to go to the ShopRite Series, replacing Donald Wilson in the 43 car, as Wilson will be going down to drive number 33 here in Whole Foods next year. Won't be in this exact paint scheme, but he'll have the same number. As Turbo Meme works the inside of Vernon Davis, Darren Hillis Jr. continues to try a reel into one, as there goes Flint Byron to the inside of Edgar Minsky to take back his 8th spot. Nigel tried to block the 8 there, but didn't get it going. Got Win Hall comes in. Looks like that damage is too much for him to handle. That's WRECKS' teammate, as he is going to be trying to fix that damage. This looks like an unscheduled stop. See, is he just repairing or changing tires? Looks like he's changing tires. Maybe it's scheduled, maybe it's not. Who knows? As Jackson Mandel's moved up into the top, narrowly outside the top 5. He sits in the 6th spot. And now the top 3 have sort of run away a little bit, as those guys are over. All of them are at least a second ahead of the 17 of Turbo Meme. So these guys are pretty much running away, coming to 20 laps to go. JC Calloway looking to extend that streak of really good finishes in these past 2 races to make it 3, and hopefully with his first career win here. But Darren Hillis Jr. looking for his 2nd, Oddball looking for his 3rd, and back-to-back victories at that, as Hall is still changing his tires. Oh, we got a nice battle here. Lenny Carlson and Flint Byron battling for that 10th position. As Byron looks like he got passed by at least 2 cars and couldn't get back on the inside, as Lenny's going to be able to take that spot away from the 6th. And the 6th is also coming into going to the ShopRite Series next year. He'll be going to the 78 car as a teammate to Pep Drew and Eric Drew. So that's looking exciting, as Win Hall comes out of the pits. Maybe it's going to be lap traffic here, as the 1 hasn't even got off turn 2. And there goes Hall. Looks like he fixed all that damage as the best he could. And he is running in the 17th position, as Oddball looks like he's losing time on the leaders, as Hillis continues to try to reel in the 1 lap after lap. Evans and Minsky here having a battle. This could be what Carson needs to try to get to that 8th position. 7th and 6th are pretty far, and Davis running 5th right now. The biggest gainer right now would definitely be Davis. He will definitely, I don't think, there's no way he can't be the points leader after this. Ended in these exact orders, but I don't know if they have to pit again, as we're coming on lap 33 of 49 here. Callaway leads by just 0.2. Less than that, 1/10 now, as Hillis is gaining on that on that 1 car. I don't know what it's going to take to get him to get around that 1 car. That 1 car is not doing pretty good in points. He's sitting around 26th. He was last a few races ago, but those last 2 races had him move up like 5 spots in points, as now his teammate Yos Rodriguez in the 25 is last in points now. He had 1,013 coming into this race. This Flint Byron looks like he might be getting reeled in by Devin Smith behind him. That's not what the 6 wants. He needs to finish as high as possible to try to catch up to that 31 in points, as Lenny moves the 16 of Edgar Minsky to the outside to try to take the 9th spot, but it looks like it doesn't go her way, as Edgar is trying to do the best he can to block. He's sitting, I believe, just outside the top 10 in points, so he also wants a good finish. Looks like Reese Turner and Jackson Mandel have indeed reeled in that 54 of Davis, so it looks like it's not completely over for those guys to try to pass the 54. As Hall, it looks like he's on pace to not be lap traffic right now, so maybe we won't see him. As let's go on board with the 94 here. You can see the 9 over there, the distance, but I don't think they're going to catch him in time. As Hill is looking to the inside of the 1 here. He's looking, I don't know, is he going to go for the pass or is he going to wait another lap? He wants to pounce. And there he goes, Darren Hillis Jr. to the bottom of JC Calloway. He will take the lead with just over 10 laps to go. Can he keep the lead? Is Callaway side by side with him as they come off turn number 4. Callaway continues to lead that lap, even though just barely, by just 0.005 of a second did he lead that lap. And Callaway's putting up a strong fight now. on that outside lane. This could be what Oddball needs to try to reel them in, but it looks like he's off the pace right now, as they are so far away from everyone behind them. As Hillis looks like the one will succumb to Hillis there, and he will fall back to second and try to catch back up to take his lead back. Looks like Smith was able to get around Byron, but Byron able to get around Minsky. So not really a loss there. But here comes Mandel trying to get around Reese Turner, who's trying to get around Vernon Davis the best he can, but it's having a little trouble at it. Y'all know Davis is the winningest driver in this series. He has 4 wins this season. 4. And he was trying to make it a 5th before losing the lead earlier, as there's Mandel to the inside of the 44, sorry. And they get to the 54 as he's getting to 6th place. The only other drivers with multiple wins are Reese Turner in the 44 right there, and the 02 of Harry Oddballs. There's Callaway right back at the lead. He'll take it as we're coming to just 10 laps to go now. There's Mandel looking to the inside of Davis, and he did. Oh, they made contact! Contact by the 79 and 54. As the 54, you can see, has left side damage now, and that's going to allow Reese Turner to catch back up. And he will probably take the 5th spot, as that is not what they wanted. Mandel's driving a little too aggressive now. That was nearly an accident. As it looks like this is where the pit cycle begins. We have Devin Smith, Tom Abel, and Peter Sense all coming in to take their last stops of the day. Let's see if these guys have enough fuel to make it to the end. Race isn't over yet, guys, as those guys have enlarged their lead to 2 seconds ahead of Harry Oddball in 3rd, and don't even ask how far they are ahead of the other guys, as Turbo Meme's all by himself, and then everyone else just got scrambled. Looks like Davis came in, and so did Turner, Lenny Carson, Byron, and Nigel Carson as well. It looks like some other guys are looking for another overcut here. And indeed, looks like some cars staying out. The leaders continue to race. Oddball continues to lose time, as there's Ricky Nevins, Edgar Minsky, and Maximus Abel have all come in. Look at the last ones that haven't pit yet. Jackson Mandel, Turbo. So everyone in the top 5 has not pit yet. Could be crucial. Are these guys trying to stay out to the end? I think the one that's able to come out of the highest is Reese Turner here in the 44. Unless Devin Smith's able to get around everyone. I don't think so. It looks like Devin Smith's overcut really didn't work very much. Looks like there goes these guys, and Vernon Davis came out as well. These guys continue to stay out. How far are they now? Obviously, they're like millions of light years behind the leaders. Callaway leads. It's just like, what was this race? What was the? Oh yeah, it was just like Chicagoland in ShopRite. Jimmy Reed took like 10 laps to finally get around Christopher Abel, but then it only took the 18 like 1 or 2 laps to get back around. Looking the same. Can that 94 pass that pass at the perfect time to try to get around Callaway? Callaway definitely has had a faster lap, even though it's just by a 10th, but that's how racing is, man. Do they have to pit though? Byron trying to get around Nevins here. He kind of got separated. This looks like Turbo Meme succumbed to not having enough fuel. He qualified last. As they're running out of time. Looks like Callaway's going to come in the pit. Darren Hillis Jr. out to take the lead. And so looks like Oddball's going to come in as well. I don't know about Mandel, but Darren Hillis Jr.'s out in the lead. And it looks like Mandel's going to come in. It's just the 94 now. He's running out of laps too, and his lap times are dwindling like crazy. Can these guys go? As Carson and Byron are flying right now. Mandel came in as well. Davis running 16th. He lost all the time, and there goes Hillis down to the inside. He will be pitting now. As Callaway's gone, he's already out as soon as the 94 came in. Who will be taking the lead now? There's the 02 came out. Who is the next guy? These guys are on their own little pack here. Looks like it might be Reese Turner if he can time it right. Unless the 94 is a bad pit stop. He qualified pretty far in the back. There goes the 94. Where's the one car? He's already halfway around the track. I think Hillis is, I think the overcut worked, guys. We have just 3 laps to go. Can Darren hold that? No, Callaway's going to take it. There's no way Callaway's going to take that lead. Davis behind him. There's the 94. JC Callaway out in front with Oddball years behind him. And there goes Davis to the inside as JC Callaway's out in front. With just 3 laps to go, his thing did not work. As Callaway's on the outside, but Hillis isn't even up to speed yet. And Dell really slow as well. He gets moved by everybody as these guys are in their own little pack trying to reel in Reese Turner, but I don't think they can do it. And Dell checks up way too much there. Just doesn't want to wreck. But JC Callaway is gone. Darren Hillis Jr. doing his best to try to reel in that one car. He's already over a second back. I don't think he's gonna get out. I don't think he's gonna keep going. I'm under the white flag. 1 lap to go at Atlanta. JC Callaway leads by a second over Darren Hillis Jr. in the 94. This one car has had a really good stretch of races. These last 3 races now, including this one, have been absolutely amazing. Looking to boost himself from being last in points, just a few races to go, maybe top 20 now. As he's going to come off the final corner, JC Callaway is going to come off to turn 4, and he will win the Pfizer 280 at Atlanta. Darren Hillis Jr. finishing second. Oddball with the strong 3rd place. It looks like Flint Byron will barely edge out Lenny Carson for looks like the 8th position. And yeah, Vernon Davis dropped all the way to 16th. So I don't know what happened there. There's the end. Oh, sorry, not 16th. Davis was able to steal 15th at the end. I will show you the points after this race. Just took some screenshots so I could do it. So you'll see the points in a few seconds. But JC Callaway gets his first career victory, and it comes at Atlanta with just a few races left to go in the season. So let me get the points, and I'll show you how it is in just a second. All right, guys, here are the point standings after the Pfizer 280 race 21. Kenny Rack continues to lead the points by just 4. So Oddball, he's just literally this close to taking the points lead. Lenny Carson's just 18 back. Vernon Davis is 37 back. Oliver Erickson 68. Logan Revler 72. Flint Byron's now 87. But like to show you how far it is, let's look at Ricky Nevins. So 1706 minus 1520. Right now, Nevins is still mathematically eligible, but I'm going to put him like this. He's 186 back right now. Then if we go even further, Jack is like 100 behind. So 1706 minus 1479 is 227 back. So like just so you guys know how far these guys are, that's an example y'all can look at. I'll take off the bolded because I don't think they could. There's Nevins still can catch up, but like that's how far they are back from the championship lead. It's gonna be really hard for those guys. I would keep these 7 guys in mind. But anyway, I hope you guys like that video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.